Welcome, PBA fans. The semifinals of the Philippine Cup are heating up, and we've got a blockbuster matchup. Coming your way, San Miguel Beermen versus Barangay Ginebra. Gin Kings. Two of the league's most storied franchises are set to clash in what could be the defining battle of the conference. In the next few minutes, we'll break down their quarterfinal performances, analyze their strengths and matchups, and tell you who has the edge heading into this epic series. Let's start with San Miguel. The Beermen made a strong statement in the quarterfinals with a 108-97 takedown of Morocco, the very team that beat them in last season's All-Filipino finals. This win wasn't just about advancing. It was about redemption and asserting dominance. Junmar Fajardo once again showed why he's one of the most dominant big men in PBA history. 23 points and 15 rebounds, controlling the paint on both ends. But what stood out even more was the depth and balance of the Beermen's attack. Wami Tayongson and Don Trolano chipped in 19 apiece. Rodney Brondiel and Mo Tatua both had double-doubles. And even with CJ Perez scoring below his usual average, he dished out 8 assists, showing his ability to adapt and still impact the game. San Miguel's versatility, experience, and inside-out game make them extremely tough to beat, especially in an all-Filipino format where imports don't bail you out. Now let's talk about Barangay Ginebra. They punched their ticket to the semis with an 88-80 win over Converge, powered by Japeth Aguilar's double-double of 19 points and 13 rebounds, and a surprise spark from RJ Barrientos, who led the team with 21 off the bench. Just like SMB, Ginebra handled business quickly. Aguilar led the charge against the young frontline of Converge. But the real key was the collective team defense and shared scoring load. Jamie Malonzo, Stephen Holt, Scotty Thompson, and Troy Rosario all contributed significantly. Coach Tim Cohn emphasized staying focused and playing their game, and it worked. Ginebra is a team built on chemistry, defensive grit, and clutch composure. And now, they face the ultimate challenge, San Miguel. So how do these two giants match up? 1. Aguilar versus Fajardo. This is the battle to watch. Aguilar has been in top form, but Fajardo is the more dominant post player. Ginebra will need to throw multiple bodies at the Crockett, or risk getting eaten alive in the paint. 2. Backcourt battles. San Miguel's Tayongson, Perez, and Ross bring experience and physicality. Ginebra will rely on Thompson's versatility, RJ Barrientos' scoring spark, and Jamie Malonzo's athleticism. 3. Bench depth. San Miguel's bench looks deeper at the moment. Brondiel, Tatua, crews all capable of major impact. Ginebra's bench will need another big night from RJ and steady play from guys like Pinto and Adams. 4. Coaching. 2 of the PBA's best. Leo Austria versus Tim Cohn. Austria's Beermen are out for vengeance, but Cohn has a way of slowing teams down with his triangle and discipline. Let's compare strengths. San Miguel Beermen. Interior dominance with Fajardo and rebounding power. Balanced scoring from at least 6 different players. Playoff-tested core with championship DNA. Ability to shift gears fast when opponents rally. Barangay Ginebra. Elite perimeter defense and transition scoring. Adaptability. They play fast or slow, depending on the matchup. Strong ball movement with Thompson and Holt facilitating. Never say die spirit. They never panic, even when down double digits. Both teams are experienced, smart, and hungry. This isn't just a semifinal. It feels like a finals preview. So who has the edge? San Miguel enters with a slightly better rhythm, more depth, and Fajardo dominating again. They also seem motivated after last year's finals loss to Morocco. Their offense looks fluid and balanced. Ginebra, on the other hand, as the defensive schemes to potentially slow San Miguel down, and we've seen them do it before. But unless Aguilar, Aparientos, and Malonzo consistently deliver across a full series, they might fall just short. So for now, San Miguel Beermen are the slight favorites to take the series, probably in 4 or 5 games, but expect every contest to be close. And there you have it, Beermen versus Gin Kings. It's tradition, it's rivalry, and it's going to be a war. Stay locked in for more updates as we continue covering the road to the PBA Philippine Cup Finals. Thanks for tuning in.
Welcome to our post-game press conference. We have our player of the game, Japet Aguilar, and Coach Tim Cone of Barangay, Ginebra. Gentlemen, congratulations. Coach Tim, I know you still want to savor this victory, but I have to ask about your next assignment. The constant reminder against Converge is how no lead is safe, and the same can be said about San Miguel. What are some of the things you want to continue seeing from your players and the challenges you anticipate in that series?
You're talking about San Miguel?
Yes, your next assignment.
I haven't even given them any thought, to be honest with you. I mean, we know them from the past. You know, we played them multiple times, but at the moment, we didn't focus on them at all. You know, that's the danger as you look past a young, hungry team like this, and you're looking forward to playing San Miguel, and then you get, bit by the young, hungry team, and you don't make it to playing San Miguel. So our focus, and even Japeth knows this, our total focus was on Converge. So, we'll think and talk about and go over the videos of San Miguel tomorrow. And that'll be on our minds very, very quickly. But as of now, I mean, obviously, we always say, if you're going to win an all-Filipino, you have to go through San Miguel at some point. Whether it be in the quarters or the semis or the finals, you have to go through them to have a chance to win a championship. So that's the runway we've been given. So that's the runway we've got to go through.
Thank you, Coach. Jap, nagtutuloy yung magandang performance mo this conference, and you credited yung improved chemistry niyo playing the triangle. Now, another challenge in San Miguel nga, paano sa tingin mo magle-level up pa or mas ma-improve pa yung laro nyo knowing it's gonna be a tougher and a longer series in the next round?
Yeah, meron kaming mantra sa practice namin is 1% every day. So every day we understand it now. Lahat ng pinagdaanan namin is this whole season. It's a long way to get to this point. A lot of hard work in practice. It doesn't happen, automatic. So, I'm proud of the guys. It's amazing to see our team grow. So, but the job is not done. We're gonna face a really tough team, and our focus is really to get better every day. So.
We now open the floor to questions.
Japet, congrats. Nung kalaban nyo Converge sa Pampanga nun, na-outwork mo yung dalawang malaki nila, and tonight, parang repeat siya nung mangyari nun. What makes you successful against both Justin Arana and Justin Baltasar?
It's really a collective team effort, team defense talaga. We know na hindi namin mare-replicate yung laro namin in Pampanga, and alam namin na this is the quarterfinal, so they're gonna be more aggressive. They're gonna be, talagang they're gonna fight for their conference, their season. So really just focus talaga sa team namin, and as long as we're on the same page, and we play our game, we have a chance. So.
My sense of that is that, and we talked about it before the game, is that those two young bigs, they're going to measure themselves on basically two players in the league and how well they play two players in the league. And one is Jumar and the other one is Japeth, the two veterans. And so they're going to come ready to play every night when they come against those guys. So that's, then that's the challenge for Japeth and Jumar is to take that challenge that they're going to give them every night. And Japeth has done wonderfully over the last two times we played them in Pampanga and tonight. And so, they're still growing. And Jumar and Japeth still feel like they have still stuff to prove. So it's always a good matchup when those guys go up against those two young bigs.
And now it's Junmar Japet again in the semifinals. In the semis, it's Junmar and Japet again.
Yeah, all over again. I just got through saying that. Now, guess what, Jeff? Now you got Jumar.
Yeah.
So it doesn't get any easier for Japeth. It doesn't get any easier for us. Again, we know how great San Miguel is, and we know we have to get through them to have a chance to win a championship. I would have preferred to play them in the finals, but like I said, this is the runway we've been given. So this is the one we got to go through.
Coach, just a follow-up. What makes this San Miguel team different from the previous ones that you faced?
I don't see a lot of difference, honestly. I mean, Marshall's still there, Ross is still there, and those guys are such huge veterans. They know the game so well. They know each other, and they know the team so well. They're terrific leaders. I had the experience of having them at the Asian Games, and I know what kind of leaders those guys are. So we can't say enough good things about them. And now they've added a veteran in Wami, and who's a good fit for what Jumar likes to do, and kind of the Alex Kabagnoot type. He can sit outside and really space the floor for him. So that I don't think they've changed all that much. Leo has so much success in the way he's done things. If it ain't broke, why change it? And until someone can consistently prove that they can beat San Miguel, why would they change? And no one's been able to prove that in the All Filipino.
Yeah, good evening, Coach. But the last time you faced San Miguel in the semis, they still have Terrence Romeo, they have Vic Manuel, and George Gallant was still the coach.
Like I said, they haven't changed. I mean, those guys are great players. They replaced them with young, really good players as well. So I don't know what you want me to say. They're still the old San Miguel team. And the last time I think we played them, I think it was it All Filipino? No, it was
Governor's Cup.
Yeah, so it's completely different. That team's completely different with an import and without an import. And I think that's really been obvious. When they go All Filipino, they are motivated and they are confident and they play really tight together. So that's really their best conference, obviously.
Yeah, Japet, the last time you faced Junmar Fajardo in the semis, that image of yours na after Game 6 na nakahiga ka na, di ba? Parang pagod ka na, di ba? You expect the same intensity, rivalry for the
I don't even remember game. I don't even remember that series.
Kayong dalawa ni Maverick after that game.
It's been so long.
Nakahiga na kayo.
We played them so many times since. So
Yeah, I can't explain how hard, playing against Junmar. Look at him, running for, man, he's amazing. Running for best player of the conference again, carrying his team. It's gonna be tough. Pero, it's always a collective effort. I gotta do my role. I gotta do my job, and it's all teamwork. So yeah, it's gonna be hard. So
I think that's the real, what you're saying is true. It's just going to be hard. It's going to be a hard series for us, no doubt about it. But that's why we play the game. If it was easy, we probably wouldn't be that excited to play all the time. But the hardness makes the game exciting. So we're going to use that and see what we can do.
And that concludes our post-game press conference. Congratulations, gentlemen. Thank you for your time. Good evening.